Alright, let's talk about the Great Pyrenees dog. The good and the bad. The good points of them, first off, the males get around 100 pounds, 110 pounds, 30 inches tall. The females are around 90 pounds, give or take, about 28 inches tall. They reach full maturity around 2.5, 3 years old. Have decent litters, puppies, 7, 8, somewhere around there. Uh, they have double dew claws. I think that's more because of the snow factor from where they're from. They're from the Pyrenees Mountains in between France and Spain. There's a few other breeds that are from that region and mountain lines, like the Marima and a few others. They're all these white livestock guardian dogs. The reason why they're all white is because the shepherds centuries ago, these dogs patrol the wood lines and stuff, and in early morning and at dusk, it's easy to see them patrolling, to ward off wolves and stuff, so they could easily separate what's good and what's bad. You have white sheep and white dogs, good; gray wolves, bad, kind of a deal. So, anyways, so that's kind of the good factors. They're more of a barker than a killer. Like they don't, they generally don't kill predators in my experience. They just have a really deep baritone voice, and they bark them and bark at them, and they hear any kind of a kerfuffle in the woods, and they go bark and chase it off, kind of a thing. So those are the good points. The bad points is at least here in the United States, I really don't think they're worth a whole lot. For a couple reasons. They're I think the oldest livestock guardian dog breed in the United States, like 150 years or so, and we've basically over time they're kind of crap in a way. In comparison to other livestock guard dog breeds that I've seen and come across, what we've done is some have gone towards the show and household pet market, which is kind of messed up our genetics here in the United States. But another thing is what we've done is, not all, but most breeders sell these pups at 8 and 10 weeks old, and they go to a farm and they don't know what they're doing. Half the time the farmer, but definitely the puppy, and they get raised up and they learn these bad things, or they don't know what's going on, and they're just basically learning. Once they get mature, they're learning either bad habits or just operating off of instinct, and over time that instinct just starts to deteriorate. Whereas what should have happened is, the pups should be raised with their parents till they're 6 to 8 months old at the original breeder's farm. That way the parents are teaching the pups, hey, don't play with the livestock. Hey, this is how you treat babies. This is how you treat people. And the parents keep them in line, and then the pups go on patrol and learn how to guard from adults and what their job is. And then from there, they should be sold to a new farm to continue on the tradition. But 150 years in the United States of just operating off of bad habits and instinct has kind of deteriorated the Pyrenees in my mind. Now, I've seen some really good Pyrenees crosses with like Anatolian and stuff, because these Anatolians are new, fresh off the boat, or other breeds of guard dogs that are, new imports, and so it's kind of like freshened up their instinct ability, and they're a lot better. But a lot of Pyrenees I've come across are just don't cut it in my book. And there might be some out there that are really good, but I think if you're wanting to get a Pyrenees, you're gonna have to do some research and find out how they're raising them, and I wouldn't get a puppy that's 8 weeks old and then expect it to grow up and do fine. I'd like to hear your comments. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. Have some discussion on it. But In my opinion, there's other breeds that do a better job for guarding your livestock. At least in the United States, elsewhere there might there's probably better breeds elsewhere as well too. But um, that's what I think. I'll see you later.